Well, good evening, and I'm going to try to see if I can do a little something to start with to help you with our next project. And I don't know that this will become any easier than what we did last time, but here you have the screen, and you can see the notes that we've covered, and we're going to just focus most of our attention on the top treble strings, starting with the first string. That would be these three notes, E, F, and G. And on the guitar, that's open first string, first fret, that's F, G is third fret, and back down. If you practice just playing up and down on that first string, that's sequence. That's going to be part of the melody of Malaguena. Yes. And the next one is on the second string, but instead of doing B, C, D, C, B, it starts with B and it jumps up to D. So it's B, D, C, B, C. So let's repeat those two. E, F, G, F, E. And now B, D, C, B, C. B, D, C, B, C. Good. It'd be well worthwhile practicing the scale going from the third string up to the first, because the next part is going to cover notes on the third string. Here we've got the notes G and A. If we went straight up a scale, we'd have G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, F, G. G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So this over here is a review. We did this before. These are the open strings. The open strings, E, A, D, G, B, and E. And then these are all the notes in between. Now, I didn't write the letter names of this. This is B, C, D, E, F, G. I figured I'd let you do that. And it's just a scale that goes up and down. And then the next page that you'll have are the chords that we will be playing. E chord and an E chord in first position, and then you move it up one fret and it becomes an F chord. And these are the notes of the song. It looks kind of cramped in there. Let's see if I can make it bigger. So this over here is just an E chord, which looks like this, just these three notes, four notes. And you could strum, and the strum that is here is just down, up, down, up, down, up. There are three beats. I put my thumb on the fifth string, and I use the index finger to strum down and up. Then I move the hand up one fret and do the same thing, and I repeat, and up. And then I have a full E chord. Okay, stop to share for a second so you can see what I was doing. I was holding this chord here and going from the strumming down and up. That's E, up a fret, back down, back up a fret, and then I strummed the full E chord. Now the next part is on that first string. That's what we started with. E, F, G, F, E. Second string. B, D, C, B, C. And that's an F chord. And the last part, which we didn't cover, is on the third string, A, G sharp, A, open B, second string. And now let's take a look at the actual notes so you can see them. You can see I was playing with my hand. See how that's written. So what we had here was the E chord, and then that melody we did. And there's the chord right underneath. These are the notes. So this is the tablature. And of course, I'd rather you be able to read these notes, but at least trying to see if you can read the top notes. And then this note here is the open E, and then we hear that B, D, C. And then there was an F chord. It's fourth string, third fret, third string, second fret, second string, first fret, and you play that chord. And then we've got that scale, starting on the third string, A, G sharp, A, B, C, B, A, G sharp, A, and that's 2, 1, 2, open second string, and then the scale going from the note D down to A, and that's just the first part. So we just did this part, we did this part, we did this part. The only part I skipped was this part, and we've done this before, I believe. So you should maybe remember this. We had two chords, an E chord, and you repeat that twice, but in the bass part of this, the thumb is playing the fourth, third, and second string, and you're fingering an E chord. Now that E chord looks just like this. And the thumb hits the fourth string, and the middle finger hits the first, thumb hits the third string, middle finger hits the first, thumb hits the second string, middle finger hits the first. And then there's another part. Where is it? Oh, I don't think it's in here. It's just on this part here. Sorry about that. Then you've got this part here, which is like taking your chord and just moving it over one string and doing an A minor chord for the first, and the rest of it is a scale coming down. So the first string is repeated, but you have third string, second fret, second string, first fret, second string open. And then the last three notes are A, G, and F. Third string, second fret, third string open, third string, fourth string, third fret. And then the E chord again. And so we've got at that part, moving it over, scale comes down, open third string, fourth string, and E chord. Okay, it's 6 o'clock. I'm going to stop the recording, and I'll be sending this to you momentarily.